Okie dokie. Can I hear anything? Oh no, that's good. Yeah, that'll do, I think. Oh, I'm getting myself set up far quicker than usual. What's that all about? Okay then. How quickly can a streamer give himself cramp in the legs from sitting in awkward positions, curled up in chairs? Today, my guess, not frickin' long at all. How quickly also can a streamer tangle himself up in his cables yet again? Again, awfully bally fast, if I'm the streamer in question. So, where on earth had I got myself to? I seem to recall I can print myself ammo now, which is basically like printing myself game progress. Psychotronics. I think I just about cleaned out most of this area. Plus I've got the weird scopey scope, which seems to be vaguely useful sometimes. Maybe? Yes. I really don't want to face you. What I have not got the ability to print right now is suit repair. Suit repair would be nice. I have... Hang on, there's an enemy in the armory? Is there really? Which enemy would... Oh, okay. It's Blokey Bloke, I remember. So if I go through here, there is nothing else I can access, right? I really would like to get my hands on all of that exotic material. Oh, good. Oh, right, is there a poltergeist in there? Or is it in here with me? Well, that door opened. And that box moved. Hey, Google Cat, I thought you were out shopping. How are you? Going home right now because you spend your money on bubble tea and clothes. Fair enough. Fair enough. Was the bubble tea and clothes good? I don't think I've ever... I know very little about what bubble tea actually is, you know? Aside from that it's kind of all bubbly and slightly tea-ish, I genuinely do not know what bubble tea is. Nothing over here. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure that this side is kind of bunk. Tell me about bubble tea. Tell me why I don't know about bubble tea. Hello. Was there anywhere else I wanted to investigate before I came in here? I think I've pretty much cleared most of it out. A couple things back there, but I don't really care. Yeah, it's fine. I've only just started. More people may show up later. It's fine. I'm assuming that that is just a whole load of scenery. Yeah, it doesn't look like it actually goes anywhere. Hang on, which weapon do I want to be... Oi! Excuse you. Which weapon do I actually want to be carrying right now? That's not quite what I was trying to go for. Yeah, okay. This will do me. What I'm a bit concerned of is that I'm going to end up... in that other place.
Research complete.
Hang on, what? Too many things. Research complete, an incoming call. And...
I was afraid of this. The scientists here were in the middle of something when they died. Access to the gut is closed off during experiments. Security protocol. You'll have to finish what they started.
oh, goody.
Back in the 60s and 70s, the first research teams tried to communicate with the Typhon, but this proved impossible. Their cerebral structures are highly developed and
Please don't
intentional,
go in there. I
but
want
somehow
you.
unapproachable.
Good.
They have no speech
No.
of their own, no language. They don't seem to even see us. Not like we see ourselves, I mean. I'm generalizing when I say us. Of course, I'm not a person. Not like you.
Live exam procedure in progress. Local lockdown in effect until procedure terminates.
Too much chat. Okay. So yeah, I really don't want to end up in that middle area with that Weaver. That looks like bad times. I really do want that engineering bot to come back though. Ah yes, it's square in this. I can't remember the controls. Too much to think about. Okay, so what's beneath me right now? Ah, an objective. This is not backtracking, this is going to somewhere new. I kind of want that engineering operator to come back, because I believe he can fix my suit up for free. But let's take a look in here. Well, your exam seems to have worked well. Lab procedure, Phantom Genesis. Oh, good. Please ensure that... Oh, good. Please ensure there's a cadaver in the enclosure and activate psychoscopes prior to entering it. Okay, so we're going to turn this guy into a fricking phantom, are we? Wonderful. I love fighting phantoms. Well. Ooh, hello. A psi fabrication plan. And some more food. I badly ran out of food last time. After being in a place where I had so much of it, I thought I would never need to eat again. Hey, there you are. Come and fix my suit.
Inspecting. Your suit's leaving. I'll manage that for you.
Thank you. How are you doing anyway, Google? How's your week been?
Watch out.
Watch out for what? Curse you, frickin' concerning me like that. Chipsets. Ooh, oh, I see. Now I can use these things. Boost damage done by a kinetic blast. I'm not going to use that, but whatever. Decreases the amount of time needed to complete a scan. I'll definitely take that. Do I have any more for this? No. Okay, do I actually want to go ahead with this experiment? Knowing that it's going to create a phantom. Open containment shield. Deploy null wave. Yeah, I could go for that. Okay, that's not the way I thought it was going to work.
Warning, examination theater compromised.
I should really have activated the null wave suppression. I am a terrible,
Warning,
terrible idiot.
examination theater compromised. Warning, examination theater compromised.
How did I use it up already? Hang on.
Examination theater compromised.
Are you saying that Ow?
Warning,
What on earth
examination
happened
theater
there?
compromised. Warning.
Load! Okay, I'll take that. What?
People are quick to project human features onto things they don't understand. The Typhon kill us without hesitation. But it's not because they're evil. It's because they can't do otherwise. You know what we discovered? They lack mirror neurons. All their wonderful abilities, there's one thing we can do that they can't. Empathize with the suffering of another living creature.
Well, you've sure been showing a ton of empathy recently. Oh, if only I deployed the null wave. I'm not sure why I'm doing this exactly. I'm going to assume I can't actually attack through that. Looks like I could get the other side of the shield and then get myself permanently locked, which would be fantastic. I love games that let you get trapped in places. Anyway, where's that med bot that can heal my suit? I could do with a health bot that can heal my body as well, but that might be too much to ask. Okay, so now we're learning about how all this works then. Okie dokie. Artichokey. Go on, Ben, I say some stupid stuff sometimes. Where am I going right now? That's not going to get me anywhere. I can't get up there. Okay, wonderful. Hey, Kirsty, it is indeed the streamer's duty to say stupid things. I can agree with that. How you doing? How is everything in the world of tiny sharks? Where is the mimic these days? Hang on, did I pick up too much? Yeah, of course I picked up too much. All good here, just back from the shops. Grabbed a coffee, nice. A coffee to go, I hope? Where is your... yeah, where is your coffee, thingy of choice? What's the word I'm even looking for here?
Eradicator auto turrets. TranStar's last-ditch defense against an outbreak. Flimsy. But they're easy to fabricate. Best part is the built-in psychoscope tech. They can discriminate between alien and human targets. Shouldn't be a problem for you, since you're not an alien.
Better not go installing those Typhon mods. You've had a very uneventful few days. I can happily swap you some of my eventful few days if you want. I would be all too welcome, all too glad to give you the week I've just gone through. No, you're good. Aw, and there was me thinking you were being generous today. Do you just mean like in terms of work, or do you mean like you've not really got out of the house otherwise? You've done some things. You've ingratiated yourself, that's not quite the word. Introduced yourself to the world of a certain Father Ted. Hang on, do I want to go through there yet? How did you find Father Ted, by the way? I know I kind of asked you vaguely before, but it feels like I should give you a proper chance to, you know, I should, now that you've had a few days to think about it, I should give you a chance to answer more thingily. I cannot put words together today, right now. I'm kind of happy leaving that Weaver where it is, if I'm honest with you. It feels like more effort than it's worth right now to kill it. Do I have any other objectives I need to do in here? Yes, I do. I completely left one behind. Sorry, there's a drive-through Costa. A drive-through Costa? That feels like a recipe for, like, spilling coffee on your lap as you drive off. But hey, I mean, you can have drive-through banks after all. Who am I to complain? True. Does your car have a cup holder? Oh, it's this project that I'm working on is getting closer and closer to actively being ready to go live, and it's just kind of non-stop right now. Everything has to happen, and we've still got so many things. That was a mimic. That was a mimic. We've still got so many things which are up in the air. Kill the mimic! Like, so many decisions being made, and then half of the stuff that we make decisions on, you realise later on that, like, they haven't thought everything through, and it's just like, you're getting to the point now where people have to start asking, like, do we just have to kind of sit back and accept that some of these... Hello, that's a mimic as well. Are we now at the point where we have to kind of sit back and accept that some of these things are not going to happen? And if they do, I mean, the problem is as well, all the politics as well. If stuff goes wrong, then it's bound to be our fault as well. So, yeah, it's just getting all fun, you know. It's getting all fun. Hello, friendos! Hello, pharaohs! Why will nobody tell me what the lowest rank in the army is? Everyone else tells me that it's private! Oh snap, there's another mimic. Haha, how you doing, Pharaoh? You seem to be on good form as usual. Please, mimic! Please die! Too many mimics spoil the broth. But yeah, how you doing? And Senor as well. Actually able to catch a talk stream. I am actually able to catch a Senor viewing. How art thou? I don't know why I'm talking in this language suddenly. That looks very mimic-like. Just 1 second.
Operator approach.
Yeah. You operate on me.
Your suit integrity is compromised. We fix that. Job done.
Job done indeed. I'm half tempted to backtrack halfway across the map to get a free... I don't trust you to as like... Yep! I knew it. This scope is turning to be quite useless so far. It should be telling me where the mimics are. But yeah, how's everyone? You're okay, thanks. Having a slow day. I mean, I feel like Saturdays, it's not until the evening when most things happen anyway. I'm assuming that the Mimic can't transform into that thing. I thank you for your generous donation to my campaign. Okay, I just saw that door close and the operator was nowhere near it. Where is that Mimic? Yeah, I am enjoying Prey. It's interesting. I mean, it has made me paranoid about every little thing I see. And there are some things I'm kind of still, like, semi-used to, but kind of not. I do not have a keycard. Where can I get a keycard? I think I'm... There's scope for a lot more kind of combination kills and stuff, and it almost encourages it to a level I don't usually tend to. I could repair it to a level I don't tend to engage with, but no, it's been good. Yeah, I'm describing it as interesting because I'm trying to run around here expecting the Mimic to jump me any second. Okay, it's got a lot going on. I like games that give you different ways of playing things. And I do find it interesting when games literally just kind of go, well, you know, we've given you all the keys that you want here, you know, all the different tools that you want in your armory. Now, basically, if you want to use them to break the game and get yourself into the end level area by chance, then go for it. I kind of like that, just kind of freeformness, as opposed to the kind of constant requirement to constantly pick up new skills. Although I am very happy with the new skills approach as well. But I do find it interesting when games just kind of let you loose and go, yeah, do it. Yeah, do something different. But like I say, it feels like it wants you to be really intelligent. It's almost like the game. It's almost like the game kind of pats you on the head every time you do something really intelligent. And because I tend to be a bit more Route 1 with things, it makes me sometimes feel a bit like this, like I am an idiot. I'm indisposed, Demian. Kirel Strupp wants to discuss some urgent matter. The science operator lets itself in the morgue by the half hour on the dot every day. Every time I hear this turret make a sound, I'm going to believe that the Mimic is around. Every day, shadow and slip in. Okie dokie. Remember how funny I find Alvin Broyle's movies up until I had that second Combinatorics Neurobot installed? Now they can't even elicit a chuckle. I'm not imagining this, am I? Did I enjoy them right? Haley isn't happy about it. Ever since, she's scrutinised my every move. How much hot sauce I use, where I put my shoes before bed, heck, even my handwriting. You say you're still the same person you were before your mods went in, wouldn't you? I think the other thing. Hey Nick, how you doing? Thank you for the luck. I appreciate it. What did Butch say? Sorry. This bit here, the thing I said I agree with, it said I'm an idiot. If you're trying to get me to repeat I'm an idiot, you don't have to try and trick me into it. I will repeat I'm an idiot all over the place. Hang on, I think the other thing about it is, I think that the enemies I've been finding a little bit annoying. Like, the Mimics are kind of easy to kill but frustrating. Everything else is actually genuinely, like, a challenge, like a real challenge. Like, even low-level enemies can easily kill you quite, you know, halfway through the game. And I think because I don't tend to be, like, God's gift to combat, I think that's the other thing, is it's slightly annoying knowing that every time I go into combat I pretty much have to quick save because I could lose my entire health and completely fluff it up.
Operator approach.
One more time, I'm an idiot. I'll say it as many times as you want. I am an idiot. But yeah, I think if the Phantoms were slightly less potent, I know what it's trying to do is it's trying to basically make you. Where do I get a keycard from this though? I know what it's trying to do is it's trying to make you be more creative. I don't remember that thing being flashing before. Maybe it was. Maybe it's fine. It's the bullets! I basically do feel like I know how Red Dwarf felt with the polymorph playing this game. You aren't an idiot. I kind of am, though. You're God's gift to us, Tark, you wonderful... Pharaoh, thank you so much. I genuinely don't deserve that. Hey, Canadian. No, that's not entirely true. I trust this turret because it has buttons that allow me to say carry it around. I've not seen a mimic impersonate a turret yet. So I trust the turrets, but I don't trust much else. I'm trying to work out as well. I need someone's keycard to get in the morgue. What does the objective say? This is just saying about storage. Which one is it? Is that the... No, that's one of the side objectives, isn't it? So which puzzle is it I'm trying to do? It's not this one. It's not the seal the hull breach. I don't think it's that one. Is it this? Apparently Bellamy's corpse is in the trauma center. Might still... after digging around... I think it's got to be this, isn't it? So I need some keycard to get in here. Keyword yet. No, yeah, I was saying that. In fact, I mean, to be honest, I've looked on here before. Where is it? Morph. And where it says, like, camouflage yourself by taking the form of, like, yeah, mimic complex machinery such as operators. So the game is already basically telling me, you're not going to trust the operators much longer. I mean, how a mimic would learn to like, levitate, I don't... Oh, of course, yeah, because the whole thing about, like, it swaps place with it in a parallel dimension, so it actually is the object. I really want your wrench to turn out to be a mimic. If that happens, I will probably just rage quit right there and then. Enjoying the warmer weather. How warm is it now? Okay, so where on earth can I get a keycard? And there is still one more mimic. I have not killed this last mimic. It's just toying with me.
I'm right here, coming through.
The words that they say as well, it's like they're guaranteed to set you on edge. It's like they're just designed to make you not trust anything. Maybe I nicked out for some ciggies. Love it. But yeah, how's everyone else been? So, I assume that that place I found earlier is still off limits. Hang on, which way am I actually going right now? There was... I think it's like... Is it in the director's office? Where was the place I found? Oh, it's material extraction. It's on the far side. Could have sworn that wasn't there before.
Hello.
Hello, you creepy freaking... Okay.
Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your mental resources.
Thank you.
This should help. That should help you.
I wouldn't mind one that would refill my health. That would be nice. But yeah, there's a whole ton of exotic material through here that I really would like to get hold of. But this thing is still locked off to me. And I've still not got any idea how to open it. I mean, your day doesn't seem to have been that slow, Kirsty. You still got out of the house, which is more... Well, actually, I know it's not more than I've done. I did go for a walk today. But I didn't do much of it. Freaking creepy music as well. Literally everything in this game is designed to put me on edge. How do I get this? Is there a clue in here about how I get into the storage? This was talking about storage, wasn't it? No, okay. This is just talking about security stations. An email on Lane Carpenter's workstation mentioned missing black box equipment in the guts. Maybe I just need to head to the guts and see if I get something for this later. It was -6 this morning. Is it still like crazy snowy where you are, Canadian? Do I have the guts to go to the guts? I don't know. The level design is so thought out, the space station is 1-for-1 with the rooms. Yeah, it does kind of feel like that. It does kind of genuinely feel like they've done that. Because, of course, you can just travel around the entire outside of the space station, can't you? Once you've unlocked stuff, you can just literally use the outside to navigate around. That sort of 70s future retro aesthetic. Yeah, it is kind of, isn't it? I can kind of get into this style of near futureness.
Morgan, where are you going? You won't be able to use Alex's escape pod without... Wait, who are you? Please identify.
Okay, that's the end of December then.
Morgan, this is January. That operator was an earlier defective model. Or something worse. Alex, the Typhon, they're all working against you. Trust yourself. Trust the video you made. We need to get the arming keys and destroy Talos 1 before it's too late.
See, like, even this whole thing with January and December, it's clearly designed to, like, make you not want to trust anyone. There's clearly, like, a massive thing in this game about trust and who, you know, what you can believe and so on. Laurel, there comes a time in every man's life when he looks towards the future, our future... Laurel, would you do me the honour of accepting this proposition of affection and stupid? I will accept your stupid. I'm reminded as well, the start of the game was kind of all about the Fermi paradox and how, you know, if there genuinely is like intelligent life in the universe, where is it, and all that kind of stuff. And then there's not really... I'm sure that there's an undertone of it, and that I'm missing from the rest of it, but I'm not quite sure where, you know, where it is. I'm kind of expecting... Still don't have a password for these. I'm kind of expecting this to come back later on in the game, and it to all be representative, but I can't quite see the connection right now. The Starbender Cycle, Book 3, Spatial Delivery. Excerpt from Book 3 of the Starbender Cycle by Fetcher McMarvin. Trevor Pulsar. What a name, Trevor Pulsar. It's like a mixture of the most outlandishly exotic, high-energy name and the most boring name ever. Trevor Pulsar slammed the Talon's engines into overdrive, praying to Zlor that he'd make the gap in the asteroid before the Mordrax raiders caught up to him. He was on urgent business. I think I've read this before, but I'll read it again. For Empress Tourmaline, and rotting in a Mordrax kill prison wouldn't do. JT-88, Trevor barked. Patch me through to the nearest royal feed outpost. Moments later, a scrambled hypersignal could be heard in the cockpit, resolving from static to discordant tones, and finally a voice. Trevor, is that you? This is Outpost Lambda. Where in Zlor's name have you been? Trevor replied, cool as a cucumber, saving all of our asses. I found the Starbender prism, and I'm coming in hot. It's no Chuck Tingle. Are we actually going to do the Chuck Tingle book reading? Kirsty, are we going to do it? I know that Farah, you read one of them and basically went, I'm not doing that again. I kind of want to read one anyway, though. I might read one just myself, just to see how bad it is, because I do have an appreciation for awful. Also, I will happily, Pharaoh, I will make you feel better if it'll make you feel better. I will happily offer you a stupid. As it's been established, I am an idiot, so please feel free to take some of my stupid away. Hang on, that's the place I came from. So I need to go through the wibbly wobbly line. Excuse me, how does the map look right now? It looks like I've got to stop pressing R1 and L1 before it's loaded. It can happen. We should all do it for 1 month and see if any one of us have the stomach for doing it again afterwards. You will accept my stupid gratitude. Well, I'm glad. I am very
These
glad.
tunnels run the entire
I wouldn't want my
length of the
stupid
station.
stupid to be
Mostly
offered without
conduit
being
carrying bare
accepted.
necessities: power, water, air. But operators also use it to deliver supplies from the cargo bay up to the arboretum. Given the small number of crew assigned here, I would expect Typhon presence to be minimal as well. But that's probably a bad assumption.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I've made a terrible mistake. Never slam the accelerator on when you don't have control of your craft. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, this place looks really hostile already. That's fantastic. Appreciation for awful. There is a fine line between mediocre and therefore for painful and so bad it's... Yeah, it's true. Are you saying that you think Chuck Tingle is mediocre though? Have you actually read any of it before, Senor? You've no idea. The covers are amazing, it's true.
Research complete.
Okay, I'm gonna have to fight a few of these, aren't I? A cystoid nest. That sounds delicious. Looks like I can scan more of them. Why can I not fully scan
Scan
them?
complete. More specimens required.
Are you stuck behind? Okay, so the cystoids fire explosives, or are they just really good at exploding themselves? It looks like they're pretty much blowing themselves up more than I am right now. Hey, Hale! You were lurking, but you heard stupid. No, we're talking about me here. Come on, you can't take away my claim to be the most stupid person in the room. So do these things explode? Is that why everything's been exploding? Okay, so it blows... Okay, yeah, kind of. It does blow up when I shoot it with this. Which may be the best way of approaching this.
Research complete.
Okay, please, tell me something about the cystoids, because I'm getting mighty confused by them right now. There we go, that'll do. So it looks like basically they explode into a nest of like Typhon grenades is the best way I could possibly explain it. But you're okay, you may be the most stupid person in your room, but you're not the most stupid person in all of our rooms put together. Here. Have some of this, and some of that. And some of that. It does seem very easy to get rid of them, at least. Seems like there's very little work involved. I can basically just pick them off at my leisure if I just take it slowly. And I do tend to take games slowly. Okay, at least maybe this is the enemy that I've been talking about wanting, that doesn't just kill me in one shot all the time. Yeah, how are you doing though, Hale? How was your week then? I feel like I may be missing something. Hang on, hang on, hang on. That's a path down there if ever I saw one. Let me just drop a quick save, because I can see myself dying here. I hope that that lasts. I really hope that that lasts. Okay, what have we got here then? Junk. Junk. You would never take games. No, never. I absolutely refuse. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just kind of... I just tend to believe that games are far better done at a leisurely pace. Not just to kind of drag the most out of them, although I do love keeping games going as long as I can. This group is not exploding themselves like they're supposed to. But I don't know, I feel like rushing through things, you just don't get the full, you know, appreciation for them. Why are these ones not exploding where all the other ones did? Also, I appear to be getting a little bit radiated. Just as well I've got a ton of ammo for this. Yeah, how's your week been? Most of us, everyone except me seems to have had a really nice week, which has made me incredibly jealous. So how's you been? Also, cystoids like Manhattans, long walks in the park, swing music in the colour taupe. Is the colour taupe some kind of reference to something I'm not getting? Oh heck, I'm dying. Turn around. Okay. This was a terrible mistake. I should never have come this way. Why do we ever leave the Shire, Mr. Frodo? Okay, so I am now heavily irradiated. Can I get rid of that? I think I had something, didn't I? God damn it, the way that this game, like, keeps this menu really, really black if you, God, I can't use the menus because I'm too stupid. And if I press buttons too fast, then it's virtually unreadable. Kirsty, it's time to jump in with Tark. Yeah, I probably did. I've not heard that word. Which taupe? I've genuinely not heard of taupe. Where is this taupe from? I do not think I've come across it before. I feel like it's a reference to something, because I think if it was just a regular it's an actual colour. How have I not heard of this before? Also, where are my anti-radiation meds? There we are. How come I can't use these? Oh right, I can. It's just there where it says use. Because I'm a complete freaking moron. Yeah, I don't know. All I can say is I've never heard of that word before. Right, okay, so Where was the place I came in here? Here, surely. I'm quite happy for you to mock me for getting words wrong, though. I fully deserve it. It's the most boring colour of beige. So what you're saying is this word is so boring that if I have ever heard of it before, I'd probably consciously tried to purge it from my memory anyway. We got him. I probably set myself up for this, really, haven't I? If I go on and on for too long about... Hang on. Don't tell me that the room I was just in is the room I need to go to. It is, isn't it? Hang on, so what on earth happened with all that radiation? I'm so confused now. I thought the radiation was basically telling me don't go this way. But yeah, no, I'm quite willing to admit there are definitely words I've missed before, and I am stupid for not knowing them. Oh, I see! It's those things. I got too close to those things. Hey, HP, how you doing? So I was kind of right then. Every little thing in this game basically just destroys you really, really fast. Where did I last save? If the radiation is talking to you, you probably need antipsychotics. Yeah, it's true, Pharaoh. It's a boring taupe-ick. You're trying to be Pharaoh. No, in fairness, that was decent. It's a boring taupe-ick. Read it out loud. There should be a good one. That's you peaked for the... Yeah. No, I'll take that one. I'll take that one. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm okay, HP. I'm just failing to master this part of the game. Please slow down. Thank you, thank you. How's your week been? Okay, so I've learned that I can't just afford to ignore them entirely. I kind of do need to clear all those guys out. But at the same time, it also feels like they don't all want to explode unless I... Whoa. Unless I start clearing out these nests first. Once I started shooting these nests, they started dying too. Plus to be dyings now. Anytime, maybe, you know? It'd be nice. Okay, that's some of them. I think these guys respawn as well, which only makes me feel even worse about it. Oh! Cheese it! Cheese it!
Asset integrity damaged.
That was probably not the way of handling that. That was probably not the way of handling that, but hey, it kind of worked.
Morgan, steady. That pulse hit your suit systems pretty hard. It came from the substation ahead. There's a magnetosphere around Talos 1 that keeps the sun from cooking your insides. Hopefully the generator isn't dying. For your sake. I'll be fine.
Oh, cheers, thank you. Talking of getting your vaccines, I got a letter through the post today. Not today, a few days ago. Apparently, I've been selected to take part in the in Imperial College's like testing of various people. So I think they do random samples. They pick random people, ask them to take a test, and then get them to fill out a survey on how they feel and so on. And it's supposed to be like some of the best information around about, like, you know, people exhibiting no symptoms and all that kind of stuff. Where did you do yours, senor? Tuck, your suit. I know my suit integrity is damaged, but just blasting through there was the best I could do. I'm not going to refill my health right now. Oh, okay, it's completely empty. I'm not going to refill my health right now because I feel like it's pointless. Is that where I want to go? That's my main objective direction. I feel like there's other stuff I'm missing here. But this map is basically unreadable. Multiple objectives. I'm just going to ignore those multiple objectives, I think. And just head for the Arboretum. A week or so back. Nice. You schedule a pickup and do the test. Yeah, that's basically sounds like what they were talking about. I presume they do it for quite a lot of people. Restricted access. See Anders Klein in the magnetosphere control room. Oh, good. So what you're saying is, I need to find Anders Klein in order to get in here, right? So I've just come all the way over here for absolutely nothing. Well, that's looking mightily like the outside of the sun to me. So what I'm finding here is that I need to... Oh, hang on. An engineering bloke. He can repair my suit. Where is he? What I'm finding here is that I've just, like, pell-mell charged through a death sphere. And I've basically got to go right back again now. There it is. Not only do I have to go right back, I'll have to come back again once I find this Anders bloke.
Inspector, your suit suffered some wear and tear.
You don't say. Oh, hang on, look, there's another way out.
Operator approach.
I did not see this before. Must be tons of some of my family... Okay, I don't think... Before this, like, none of my family had heard of anyone doing one. They would heard of the tests, but we'd not heard of anyone actually being picked for it. Man, they will do anything to sell water as like a fancy product, won't they? First it was glacier water, now it's these canisters. I still need to work out how to get through these doors. I have not worked out how to get through these doors yet. I feel like I must be missing something really obvious, but I can't work it out. I think I've tried throwing the recycling charges at them. I've tried... Yeah, you can bash them. You can put a miniature dent in. You can't actually break them. I don't think I have much in the way of explosives. I've got that zaps things, that glues them, that's a shotgun, that's a pistol. That fires foam. That is overpowered, but doesn't last nearly long enough. And then you got the recycling charges, that stops people from using the mind powers. That is basically your classic noisemaker. And an EMP charge. So, no. There's got to be some clever way of getting in there, but I haven't worked out what it is. The wrench... Yeah, the wrench is a mimic. The wrench is probably not doing any damage to it purely on the basis that it's not actually a wrench in real life. Either that door is made from adamantine, or your wrench is made from chocolate. Yeah, so I've got to work out how to get through those, because there's been some... Oh, snap! I'm being zapped again. Curse you! Where did that even come from? Was it that? Or was it a scripted event? The heck is this? I'm just going to drop a quick save before going back in the death room. I say the death room. Every room is the death room for me so far. What does that green thing on the door do? I think it's just part of the design. Hang on, let me just... You mean this thing here? I think it's just designed to make it clear that the power is on, but that the door itself is broken. Oh, I see.
Plasma shockwave in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so basically the reason I got shocked last time was because I went out during the bad cycle. Before I go anywhere, let's find me somewhere to hide. Oh yes, Cytoid Nest, that sounds fun. Not to mention that I don't think... oh yeah, it's horribly...
Warning. Plasma shockwave imminent.
Cheese it! Can I just stand here?
Warning.
Is that
Seek
good enough?
Shelter. Plasma shockwave in 5,
4, 3, 2, 1, come on.
2, 1.
Yeah, okay. So it's fine for my health at least to just step out of the room. Let's clear up this mess so I can run from the flames a bit faster. Why have you not cleared up? What? How? How?
Warning. Plasma shockwave imminent.
Is there a way I'm going to be able to shut this thing
Seek
down?
Shelter.
I hope there is.
Plasma
I feel like this place
shockwave
probably
in
wouldn't pass an health and safety
5,
inspection. I mean, you're probably right.
3, 2, 1.
Then again, I'm probably doing the equivalent of like walking into a new... oh, it's all just shut down now. Okay, maybe not. I'm probably doing the equivalent of just like walking into a... walking into a nuclear reactor or something here.
Langley! Hey, what's the matter? He's dead! Whoa, what?
Oh, is it?
Who's dead?
Please tell me that it's stopped nicely for the dialogue. Oh, I don't think it has.
Right. Laurel, take a deep breath. Tell me what happened.
Thank goodness for subtitles.
I'm sorry. Anders went into the mag chamber to test one of the coils that's been flaking on us. I don't know what happened exactly, but there was a pulse. I think it cooked him in his suit.
God, I'm so sorry, Laurel. Can you get up to the Arboretum?
No, Anders had the key card.
Okay, got it. Listen, just sit tight. Don't go into that chamber. I'm going to find Chief Elazar.
Don't
Get a security
open
team
that
away
door. I'm hiding in here with you, okay? Is the science operator going to get fried as well? Okay, wonderful, good.
Warning. Plasma shockwave imminent.
What have we got to read on the toilet while we wait for that thing to go off? How about this? How about some celebrity trash? Antonio Frolker, star of the summer blockbuster Transgressions, did all of his own death-defying stunts in the film. The eccentric A-lister has played the action star in a dozen films and now, after a long hiatus, has returned in better form than ever. Witness Frolker swimming from a crane. Did I just say swimming from a crane? Swinging from a crane on our exclusive teaser clips online. Frolker has been seen cavorting with the stunning Cindy Sinclair. More in this edition. 10 celebs that defy aging. Vacation in Space. 2033 Real Award nominees. Gary Lee snubbed. Rising Stars interviews Transgressions newcomer Will Richson. I do love me some glossy magazine trash. To get rid of that, let me take my tablets and decontaminate myself of the tabloidness. I hate taking tablets. Starbender Cycle Book 2. As the Mordrax's Screamflare, what a name, crumpled to the ground in front of her. Mercy flexed her fingers, they ached from all the choking. Trevor rounded the corner behind her, Faye's pistol still smoking, the cries of the Mordrax hot on his heels. Mercy grunted. I don't get it, Trevor. Why did you spring me from this kill prison? I've tried to off you like 7 times. Trevor replied between blasts of his pistol, "Because you're the only one who can come close to killing me." Another blast, "And you're the only one I can trust. We're gonna get Steel the Starbender Prism out from under Prince Argon's nose." Mercy could only smirk. Her fingers were feeling better already. It's just Keanu. When you mean the celebrity trash is just Keanu Reeves. I hope that this toilet is far enough away to protect me from this. Everyone knows that a toilet is the safest place in the house for escaping a plasma discharge. Oh, the 10 yeah, it's kind of true. I feel like there's a lot of celebrities who never age, in fairness. It's just 10 Keanus. How old is Keanu Reeves? It's gonna go off any second now. There's a note there. Is it? I can't tell if it's good. It sounds like it's constantly powering up and then not powering up. I swear, this cycle has been like 5 times longer than the last one. I think I'm safe. 0486. Okie dokie. 5 Keanu Reeves. Paul Rudd. I feel like I should know who Paul Rudd is.
Warning, plasma shockwave imminent.
You're actually gonna get on with it. Come on, just do it. Just do it. Do it. Do it now. I completely lost the plot for what this thing is doing now. I feel like it hasn't actually discharged in a long time. Anyway, what was in our safe that we just opened? Oi! I already did this. Can I just leave it unlocked? Are you kidding? Are you kidding?
Warning, plasma shockwave imminent.
Okay, hang on. Can I actually use any junk in my inventory? He's 56. Actually, that kind of feels like the right age, if I'm honest. That kind of feels like the right age for Keanu Reeves. Oh, hang on. I've got... Do I want to be using a neuromod right now? I could use it on metabolic boost. Nah, there's better ones. I could use it on Cypool, but do I care that much? Not hugely. What do I actually want to be saving up for right now? And excuse me, another suit modification wouldn't go down badly. I do use a lot of wrench attacks. That one would be quite nice, actually. Since locked, it won't fire while... It kind of feels like that, if I'm honest. It kind of feels like I'm just breaking it, like running it out of the room. It feels like there's supposed to be some kind of like... It feels like it's supposed to be triggered by something to do with what I do. And the fact that I keep insisting on leaving the room again is just mucking it up. Bye-bye!
Warning, plasma shockwave imminent.
Toilet. Oh, so it turns out the biggest risk to me right now is not the plasma shockwave, it's me breaking my legs jumping off a balcony to escape the plasma shockwave. Just get on with it. Just do something. Do something. Have you done something? I think you've done something. How? How are you firing through that? Okay, good. There's more of them.
Warning, plasma shockwave imminent. Warning, seek shelter. Plasma shockwave in
I'm gonna
5,
come back here.
4,
It seems like I can actually tell what's going on in this
2,
room.
1.
Should I change position? Dr. U profile indicates subject and researcher.
Hang on, did that science operator just make a dirty joke? I'm both impressed and... I don't know, am I impressed? Yeah, I kind of am impressed. This is probably a bad place to be, isn't it?
Warning, plasma shockwave imminent.
Can I just hide behind these things? I'm getting just like casual now. I'm just getting really casual. Can I just hide behind these things and survive? Come on. Come on. Do it. Yeah, okay. So I'm actually completely safe in this room.
Microgravity detected.
Okay, where's the body I'm supposed to be getting? He's here somewhere.
Warning, plasma shockwave imminent. Warning, seek shelter. Plasma shockwave in 5, 4,
Hide me,
3,
barrels.
2, 1.
Yeah, probably. Probably Pharaoh. It's always the ones you least expect. Where is this body? There's supposed to be a body in here, and I cannot see for the life of me where it's gone. He was floating right in front of that window, and now he's just like completely disappeared. Maybe he got jibbed by the machine. There he is!
Warning,
There's
plasma
Gordon
shockwave
Freeman.
imminent. Warning, seek shelter. Plasma shockwave in
I can't help feeling I've left it to the last moment.
3, 2,
Cheese it! Cheese it! Oh yeah! Somehow I got away with that. Somehow. What do I want to get rid of? Collect more disruptor and Q-beam ammunition from robotic corpses. Maybe. Grants resistance to electrical damage. That was pretty close. I was not expecting to make it out, I've got to be honest. Reduces damage. No, I feel like I'm crashing into a lot of stuff, so I'll keep that one. Performing a sneak attack restores some health. Oh, maybe that explains some of the health I've got back in the past. That said, I'm not doing an awful lot of sneak attacks right now. And getting some more glide speed would be pretty useful. I just picked up 2 more neuromods, didn't I? Yes. Okay, so what have I unlocked? I still need to head to the Arboretum. Back out the way I came, I guess. Hang on, there's a place called Magnetosphere Controls. How did I never see that before? Oh, good. That's wonderful. I was not expecting this. Oh, fucking doors!
Integrity damaged. Microgravity detected.
You're supposed to be on my side. Okay, where's the other one? I kind of like the way that they've done this whole space area, but it isn't half confusing, I've got to be honest. Like, I get myself, like, completely lost in it really, really fast. One day I will add in some sound effects. One day. And I may add that one in. That's the Arboretum I'm supposed to be getting myself to. Where's the other operator gone? Where was the place I even just went? Like, I've completely... Oh, was it here? Was it through here? Yeah, here it is. Whose side are you on?
Inspector, your suit suffered some wear and tear. I'll fix that. John
Okay,
Gunn.
that's okay then. Who are you? I'm yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. You can just put it in your own stream as well, Kirsty, and just play it over and over.
Detected.
Warning.
Okay, so
Plasma
where's...
shockwave
Oh,
imminent.
there's the controls. In the room I have no idea how to get into. Right, okay, that explains
Seek
why I
shelter.
couldn't turn the thing off then.
Plasma shockwave in 5, 4, 3,
You could.
2,
Are you going to?
1.
Or is this the plasma controls? Magnetosphere controls, whatever. If anyone knows this game, I would be very interested in, like, if I'm missing something really, really obvious regarding how to get into these rooms. Is it something I have to unlock later on? After all that talk earlier about... After all the talk earlier regarding how, like, this game doesn't have restrictions requiring you to do certain things. Tell me, is it something that I would need a certain item for, or a certain ability that I probably wouldn't have found yet?
Warning. Seek shelter.
Tell me, like, is it an item or is it an ability? Because I suspect it's... I'm coming to suspect it's an ability. It's an ability. Is it... Is it the... What was I going to say? Hang on, tell me I didn't just use a medkit and lose it. Is it the one where you have to turn into... Oh, why do I keep going to that screen? Is it this one here? Where you turn into a small object? And like the small object would be able to get through that hole or something. Okay, okay. I had my suspicions that turning into small objects was required in places. I just, for some reason, I assumed that there would be multiple ways of doing everything. And that therefore it would be possible to get into that room another way that didn't involve that. This is one of the other things I've found with this game. It's like some things feel like you can do them in any of like 15 different ways, and other things feel like whoop, whoa, I'm not trying to load the game. I'm just trying to quick save because this looks freaky. Okay, good. Other things feel like you can only do them one way, and it's really weird. Okay, what on earth was that? I didn't take blindest bit of that in. Turning into a ball like in Metroid Prime. I've actually never played the Metroid games. Funnily enough, I've never played them.
The entire type in ecology appears to be centered around the creation
I'm pretty
of
sure they are.
substance. The original researchers called it coral. Beautiful. But we're not sure what its purpose is. It's never spread outside the containment cylinder. Until now.
The Typhon are kind of Reaper-like, I have to admit. You have a point there. Hang on, so Josh Dalton is over that way, but that may just be... Let me go a little way along so I can understand where my paths... Oh, hello. That doesn't look friendly. Okay. You're a weaver, aren't you? Let me take a quick look at weavers on here. What are you vulnerable to? Nullwave and Psychoshock. Two things I'm not particularly good with. You do love you a good Metroidvania. Yeah. When's the Mass Effect Legendary Edition supposed to be out? I've heard all about it. Can I persuade them to blow up the Weaver? Okay, that's a fine shot of the end of my glue cannon. Thank you.
New segment opportunity available.
Hey, Rem, how you doing? Good to see you. Whoa, cheese it, cheese it. Am I being attacked from... I can just hardly tell which angle I'm being attacked from half the time. But yeah, how you guys doing? Could we... Senor, could we possibly drop a shout out for Rem? It's due out in May. Oh snap, that's early. Hang on, are there more of these things I'm not seeing? I'm gonna frickin' die again, aren't I? Those cystoids are frickin' nasty. Thank you, Kirsty. I appreciate that. Okay, so how do I take out the weavers? It doesn't appear to have any particular weakness to glue cannon. And I am starting to burn through glue, which is not a pleasant experience. Okay, so what other weapons do I have here? That's going to be useless. Shotgun is a really close range weapon. I think I'm just going to Q-beam it. Except all its cystoids are getting in the way. Oh god, okay, this is going to kill me again, isn't it? There has to be a better way of taking these things out. Maybe I should just accept the inevitable. Ow. Where's the weaver gone? Yeah, thank you guys. So yeah, how did the stream go, Rem? You're gonna have to go away for like 10 minutes. That's cool, that's cool. Hope you enjoyed your Gran Turismoing. Rem was trying out a new way of streaming before, which is using his phone. He was Drim was over as well. Using his phone to act as the camera for his stream. I'd not heard of that before. Don't know if anyone else has tried it before. It looked quite effective though. Okay, so what I'm basically seeing here is that the Weaver is almost not worth taking on. I'm just going to let myself die at this point because, let's be honest, I'm not going to survive this. So the Weaver basically tries to run away and drops a ton of cystoids.
And those things are in here too. They're crawling all over the station. Check everything around you. You can be the one.
Is it invulnerable? Yeah, it can't even be hurt by my shotgun shells. And it's got that thing open.
Get to a secure area, and when you're safe, call me via transcribe.
Can't tell what on earth is going on with any of this. I know you're talking to me, lady. So what makes it become vulnerable? you hate that game. I kind of do like Gran Turismo, but it feels like the kind of game you either need to put hours and hours into or just not at all. Okay, let's try the other way.
The entire Typhon ecology appears to be centered around the creation of this substance. The original researchers called it coral. Beautiful. But we're not sure what its purpose is. It's never spread outside the containment cylinder. Until now.
I'm gonna drop another save. Whoa! Why? Why, game? Why do you keep changing what I'm selecting? Okay, so that's basically a don't go this way. Let me just try. For the sake of it, because I'm stupid and because I've just saved. Let me just try screaming through here. Okay, yes, there's nothing actually stopping me from getting here. You just have to be a little bit fast about it. Yoink. Gran Turismo any percent speedrun. That would be insane. What would you... The thing about Gran Turismo, about any percent, is... What do you define as a potential ending? Because, like, any percent is basically any way to finish the game, but Gran Turismo has no real ending. 100% you can do, like, beat all the license tests and so on. That's fine. But how do you define the end of Gran Turismo? Also, I would never be able to do it anyway, because I'm not terrible at racing games, but I'm not that good.
Radiation poisoning detected. Seek medical attention.
Okie dokie. Anti-rads we go. Okay, I'm going to try just basically blitzing past it. Probably not going to work. If I keep colliding with things, it's certainly not going to work.
The power plant has been compromised. I repeat, the power plant has been compromised. It's about time, Sam.
Chief, I'm not a comm tech. I'm doing the best I can.
Okay, so let's listen to this
Security
time,
Chief
rather than having to
Elazar.
fight that
Can you hear
thing.
me? Sarah? Yes, I can hear you. Been trying to patch into the PA. My team's in the cargo bay, and those things are in here too. They're crawling all over the station. Check everything around you. Hit it with a wrench.
Check the wrench
I've
first.
been doing that a lot.
Sam, he's right. These things... Smash every freestanding thing and see if it comes back.
That was very
Get
close.
to a secure area, and when you're safe, call me via transcribe. I'm sending you a secure contact, all right? Understood. I left my transcribe in the coolant monitoring station. Heading there now. I can load myself in. Are you okay? I'm just catching my
Does
breath.
she sound okay?
Sarah, can you tell me what happened? Micah, get safe, then call.
Okay, so can I actually make out anything on the map still? The map is still basically a whole load of useless. Yeah, the map is still basically unusable for me right now. Where is Josh Dalton? Can I at least find my way to Josh Dalton? That would be nice. Oh, the Arboretum. Where? Okay, so where are my objectives actually trying to lead me? I guess the implication is that I'm looking down the station now rather than along it. I mean, I believe I've seen this, like, the March of the Water Blobs I believe I've seen speedruns of racing games before. Ah, there's a place in here. Right. The game is certainly interesting. I feel like I'm flapping around a bit in certain points. It's got a lot of interesting concepts. The way that the mimics work. So remember looking at the trailer and saying this could be fun to play. I would say it is fun to play. So like one of the key concepts is that one of the basic enemies is the mimic. And mimics as they sound can basically replicate anything. I need to be able to... I need to clear some stuff out of my inventory. Mimics, yeah, literally, like, this box here could be a mimic. Hey, Carthy, how you doing? Or, like, literally, a coffee cup. An object that you think you're going to pick up. Any of these things could be mimics. And then they'll just come and jump out and attack you. It's got, you know, that in itself is a really interesting concept. I love the way as well that, like, it gives you different ways of doing things. It lets you basically play around. You can use the glue gun, for instance. The glue gun makes these things here, and I can, like, jump on them. So I can use these to jump up to higher areas that I shouldn't normally be able to access. And there's a number of different, like, combinations and things that you can use. You know, you can do with them. But at the same time, like, everything is trying to kill you. Like, everything hits really hard. Like, you can go down in just a few hits from even quite early enemies. And I feel like there's an awful lot of kind of learning of tricks that I haven't really done very well. Basically. But no, I would say give it a shot. Yeah, how are you doing though? And how was Carthy? How's your week been? Settling into the new job yet? Any more house looking? Yeah, as Pharaoh said, my wrench could theoretically be a mimic. I wouldn't entirely put it past the game to try pulling that as a joke towards the end of the game or something. And you can actually get the ability to turn into things yourself. That's another thing, is like the station has defenses every now and again. This looks like it's crashed. This looks very much like it's crashed. That's not cool. It's not completely crashed the console, at least. Huh. This is good. This is fine. Everything's fine. How do I deal with this? Yeah. I think I've just broken the game again. You're sick of everything trying to kill you. Yeah, I mean, that is one of the things. If you see... I don't know if you can see... I don't know if it is now, but certainly before, this game has been marked as horror. Look, actually, watch this. You'll get an indication, basically, of what the game is trying to do, because they put a mimic in their own, like, game, like, their own development studio logo. But yeah, so basically the game is marked as horror, and it's because of that kind of pervading sense of... everything could be hostile. Literally everything. Hey Rem, how you doing? So it's an interesting concept, but it basically keeps you really, really on edge at all times. Remind me again about Outriders. Is Outriders the space sim that I saw Drim playing? I can't remember. I've definitely spoken to Drim and to I think to someone else as well, maybe yourself, about Outriders, but for some reason it's not gone in my head. For some reason, every time anyone says Outriders, what I think of is Outrun, the old, like, arcade racing game.
The entrance to deep storage is off the Arboretum. Your brother's
Sci-fi
office is
RPG.
up here as
I
well.
would definitely check it out.
In his palace at the top of the heavens. He used to say that behind his back. But that would make you... what? Neptune? Pluto.
Okay, good. So I can... Oh yeah, oh, freaking heck, there's a mimic right there. Eat glue! Every single time. Every single time. Gets me. Every single time. It's something that has a demo out on Steam and PS5. Oh, cover shooter. Okay, I mean, cover shooters. I'm kind of okay with cover shooters. I quite like them. Bullets. Oh, hello. I see a neuromod. After I've listened to this, I will use that neuromod.
Officer Jah, this is Chief Elazar.
Jah here, Chief. How can I help you?
I need you to report to Deep Storage and get Chief Show to reactivate the tracker on Grant Lockwood. HR deactivated it as part of the termination, but we don't have a record of him on the departing shuttle. I want to know where he is and escort him where he needs to go.
On it, Chief.
Okay, let's get rid of some of my junk. So yeah, so the other thing as well is all of these items can be stripped down, turned into cubes, and with those cubes, you can come over here and craft stuff. Like, let's make some more shotgun shells. So it does really encourage you to play the game your way. Okay, neuromods. I wanted to use some neuromods. So it does kind of have RPG-ish traits as well. Where is that skill I wanted to... Ah, yes. Wrenchy McWrenchface. Wrenches attacks do 50% more damage. I hit so many things with wrenches. Let's go for this. Attacking with a wrench has a 25% chance to do bonus damage. Yeah, I've really kind of liked this so far. I think next is going to be the suit modification. Or is it? There's so many things I want in here. Honestly, there's so many things I want in here. Maybe I should get Dismantle next. Oh, hang on. Break down equipment in your inventory into spare... Oh, okay. Dismantle's not as useful as I thought it was. Oh, no. Material expert. Get more recycling yield. Allows use of weapon upgrade kits to upgrade non-standard tech. Interesting. What do I want next? Fortify turrets with spare parts. I don't get enough spare parts, really. It's not useful enough. Gunsmith 1 could be nice. Use knowledge of science, medicine, and specialized lab equipment to your advantage. Yeah, okay. Metabolic boost. Hacking 2 would be useful. Yeah, maybe I should go for Hacking 2. I don't really use the Psyker stuff really enough right now. All I do is slow down time with it. And slowing down time, don't get me wrong, slowing down time is useful. In fact, where's the one for slowing down time even more? Surprisingly, I'm not doing much in the way of stealth. Doing 250% extra damage as part of a sneak attack would be quite useful, actually, if I... Yeah, like even a shotgun could potentially... Yeah, okay, maybe I need to start thinking about... This one of the things about this game is actually all of these abilities seem really useful. Some games I take a look at it and go, yeah, okay, this tree I'm never going to be using. But this one I've wanted it, like everything. Yeah, I mean, there are some patrolling enemies. There are definitely some patrolling enemies for whom... freaking game. I'll take this and melt it down. There's definitely some enemies who they go around patrolling, and so you can easily kind of get the jump on them. But yeah, a lot of the enemies in this game aren't really that easy to stealth up to. They just seem to be aware of you at all times. Suit repair kits. They're pretty cheap actually. They're pretty freaking cheap. Let's make a couple of them. And let's make ourselves a couple of neuromods as well. Neuromod, 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 neuromod. Where's the neuromod? There it is. And one more. Now that I've got all this, let me go back and loot the heck out of the stuff in here. But yeah, you're right. Usually I'm the kind of person who uses stealth like to ridiculous lengths, tries to stealth everything. Although I do try and kill everything as well. Not just kind of quietly get through areas without touching anything. But this game I've basically found stealth, I don't want to say unusable, but unusable might be the right word anyway. Okay, that's not quite what I was going for. Yeah, and just like as an indication of what else you can do as well. Like virtually every object in the game is movable. Like I could pick this up and chuck it around if I wanted to, or these things. The game does give you an awful lot of options. I have to compliment it for that. Oh yeah, did I read this? Employee profile. In this condition of TranStar Life's Rising Star segment, we profile Harley Granger. Totally not Hermione Granger, a member of the Neuromod sales team who's currently stationed aboard Talos 1. Some of you might recognize Harley's name from his professional baseball days, where he played second base and wore number 66 for the Tornadoes. Harley was assigned to Talos 1 2 years ago and has made the journey to orbit and back over 50 times. Not bad for someone who's afraid of flying. My time playing baseball forced me to deal with that fear, he said. Believe it or not, a shuttle flight to Talos 1 is far easier than a cross-country airliner trip. Interesting. I would like to find out more about this world, like what the tech is like outside of the stuff you're using here. But then that's just me. I just like knowing about the worlds that games and stories and so on inhabit. We did see a helicopter earlier, which I managed to throw myself into the blades of. So clearly, and we're only like 10 or 15 years into the future. So clearly the technology's not that different to what we know. Okay, whoa! Did I just see something moving? Or was it me? Let's use the completely useless scope. Damn it. All those noises. Constantly getting me. Okay. So, what have we got here? Our optional objective is back that way. That's fine. What is our main objective right now? Enter deep storage. I feel like I've probably bypassed a whole load of optional objectives. Oh, good. The heck is that?
Morgan, are you alright? That Typhon, there's nothing in the research. Stay away from it.
I will happily do that. You don't have to persuade me. I will happily stay away from that thing. So long as that thing is willing to stay away from me. Hi. All the calls
While
today.
you're up there,
All the
you could look into
calls.
why the lift is stuck. It'd be a lot faster and safer than having to fly through the guts again.
Okay, you don't have to persuade me if I'm going to get back to the main lobby again after this. Isn't the background of the game that it's an alternate history? Oh, is it? I've actually never seen that stuff, but I would be interested. I did see the museum. I might take a closer look at the museum afterwards. I did see the museum, but I didn't see it clearly in as much detail as I should have done. Okay then. Hang on, can I just jump up on this pipe? Fine then. Well, arboretums have never felt quite so oppressive as they do now. Notes. Entry 165. I've managed to reduce the growth time to around 10 minutes per fruit. It's remarkable to see them sprout from practically nothing to grow to an edible size and ripeness before my very eyes. More importantly, I finally obtained clearance for wider range testing of the formula growth from Dr. Kelstrup. All that's left is to actually fabricating it, and then inserting it in the sprinkler system. I'm keeping the fabrication plan on my person, as I have no doubt others would love to claim credit for it. Okie dokie then. Like JFK. Oh right, one of those style. I can actually break in here myself. Okay, where am I trying to get to? Easy, easy. I will need to look into that. Oh, come on. Julian, stop by, you're out. FYI, reviewed your lab notes. Plants pose no health risks. You should be good to go in the Arboretum. Hang on, can I reorder these? And then pick up the wrench. And then drop back down the hole. Back in here, out here. I'll be very interested in what path they took it all down. Okay. I've got excess guns as well. Okay, I can totally get rid of the extra gun then. I can get rid of that. Anything else I can get rid of while I'm here? I'm finally slowly starting to get to the point where I don't keep deliberately dropping stuff. Well, not deliberately. Accidentally dropping like my ammo into places I can never recover it from. I started to pick up a fair amount of like grenades and so on. Maybe I should try and start using them more often. Or like using the Typhon lures. Stop with the freaking sound. Oh, hello. There was something else. There was. I swear. Ah, there we go. I was gonna say I could have sworn I saw some places where I could pick up a load of extra stuff. You know, I should do more alternate history stuff. Back in the day, I used to like go on forums that discussed alternate history potential stories and so on. And it was kind of fun, but eventually I just kind of gave up on it. I should really get back into it. I do enjoy that stuff. Let's get me one of these. Should I repair another one?
No Typhon material detected. Checking for updates. Servers offline.
Should I... get a second turret? Or is one enough? Depends on what I'm going to be facing, really. do have quite a few spare parts at this point. And the fact that it's given me 2 of these... Okay. The fact that it's given me 2 of these suggests that maybe it's worthwhile. The alternate history where Tark never played Unicorn Princess descended into chaos in the entirety of the road. So what you're saying, Carthy, what you're actually saying here is my playing the Unicorn Princess actually saved mankind. People should be thankful for me.
Open this door!
Well,
Please! Can you get it open?
We locked the doors of the greenhouse, but this one flies. We don't have long before it figures out the roof isn't covered. 5 minutes ago, Edna tried making it into the greenhouse before it took her over. She won't stop screaming, yelling at us to stay back. If we can kill the floating thing that infected her, maybe we can save her. If you can't find this note, please help. Kill it, because we won't be ourselves.
There's something after me!
Well, tell me your password then. Okay, well, that is a Cacodemon Typhon if ever I saw one. Is he going to turn into a phantom now? No, he's just going to be possessed. Absolutely 100% have no doubts. You guys owe me a debt of gratitude. The stuff I do, the sacrifices I make for you. How do I get in this place? Carthy, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for resubbing. Okay, that door ain't going anywhere. I appreciate your gratitude, I really do. Oh snap, I can actually properly explore. I wonder if there's anything around here. There is. There is an Edna Burton. You can keep that. Didn't that last note just say something about Edna? What I'm thinking is, if I can fight these two. Oh, hello! I've just got button. Fertilizer dispenser. Oh yeah. Oh, I've probably made a terrible mistake, haven't I? I've just unleashed a quick grow spray on these things. But yeah, if I am going to fight these things, I'm going to use those 2 turrets. Jam on Tomato Superior! That's cool, Rem. I appreciate you dropping by. You appreciate the lurk. I will catch up with you again. $5 for seem... Yeah! $5 seems a fitting, you know, amount of money. Yeah, it's fine. Can I pick up the entire trolley? Apparently not. Oh, there's another body there, though. Senor did want me to play Life of Black Tiger, but I wasn't sure I was quite ready for another game of Unicorn Princess levels. There are limits to my human capacity, even when the Earth itself is at stake. Test tube samples, some of them, another one of them. How on earth do people get to these places? Okay, actually, here's an idea. Here's an idea. That note says something about getting in through the roof, didn't it? I can try some of that. Oh, okay. Maybe I can't try some of that. Not in any of these surfaces? Oh, I can do it here. Come on. Come on, game. Work with me here. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, no, too far. Take it back. Next time. And let's be honest, there probably will be a next time. There probably will be.
I don't want to do that. I won't.
No, I need a few months to recover from a game like Unicorn Princess. That game was something else. It really was. Okay, what can I do to improve my path, my chances of success here? I don't want to, without wasting like all of my ammo as well. Perhaps I should drop another quick save here, because I am using up a lot of this stuff. I know I just picked up some, but I am using up a lot of this junk. That may be a really bad placement. That's probably just going to prevent me from progressing, actually.
The voice is so familiar. Who are you?
What I want is for it to be about there. Yeah, that'll do. Can I just, like, put them on the ground if you're gonna be this finicky?
Please, no. I don't want to do that. I won't.
Yeah, there we go.
Get the...
Come on, let me up, let me up, let me up, let me up, let me up. I'm determined to do this. It's gonna happen. It doesn't matter whether you want it to or not, it's gonna happen. Okay, okay, good. So far, so good. Okay, that's bad. That's bad placement. Can I just jump and climb up now? Yeah, there we go. I appear to be kind of... If I move my feet here... Oh, there's one where I was floating in space for a second. Oh, snap! Oh, snap! I read the thing about how it got in through the ceiling and I just did not take it in at all. I should have known, of course it would just drop me in.
More specimens required. More specimens required.
Okay. Start shotgunning wildly. Ow. How has it lost so much health? I mean, I don't really care, but why was it already down to half health? Oh, hang on, I was supposed to save her.
Broken containment. It happened before.
Oh, well.
Shortly after your initial neuromod tests, you and Alex fought about terminating the project, evacuating. But Alex insisted he could control the situation. That's when you began implementing secret contingencies, hiding the plan for your arming key, videos, the January protocol. Your concerns have proven to be correct.
I completely did not understand. I had to somehow rescue her from that, like, you know, telepathize her. What was I supposed to do? I'm not quite sure what just happened there, if I'm honest. Except that these two died in each other's arms and completely headless. I guess at least I can just open the door now. Oh yeah, I set up these as well. So yeah, I've got no idea what I was supposed to do to save Rani. I'm kind of disappointed. Hang on. Mimic detection, you say? Yeah, I don't need that one at all. There we go. So you're... Oh, so I needed this all along. Right. I'm starting to understand now. It is so cute, isn't it? And they both died of the same horrible decapitation. Well, there went my pathway to the stars. So are all the other doors accessible as well, even though there's really no need to go to them? I think it's this one, isn't it, there? Were there other ways that I could have got up on the roof? Like pre-built for me, that I hadn't seen? I guess I will never know. How would I get up there as well? I'm almost back at the lobby though, that's nice. Disruptor battery is the zappy gun, isn't it? Nice. Not that I use it an awful lot, but still kind of useful. Oh right, okay. Okay, so if I find any of these doors, there may be like a hidden way of opening it nearby. Okay. I will have to remember that. Meanwhile, junk. So much junk. All the junk. Including another one of them. How much exotic material have I got right now? Not enough for a neuromod. That is the answer that I care about. Sorry, Carthy, you said that the house plans were kind of stressful right now, didn't you? What's stressful about them right now? If I go this way, can I get up the top? Or, alternatively, there's this area. Oh, okay, that's phantoms. That's phantoms. Whose side are you on? Not mine.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Not mine. It's just super weird timing for everything. I mean, I guess it is fairly early. You've only had that new job for a few weeks. But yeah, seriously though, if you've increased your... If you've, like, tripled your salary or whatever it was, that sounds like happy times to me. So yeah, hopefully, if that is the case, then maybe you can... Sorry, fighting people. But yeah, hopefully you can line something up. Nope. Nope, bailing out the thread. Why do I keep saying that? What is that from like NeoGAF or something?
Suit integrity damaged.
Good afternoon, Paolo. Lunch is served in the cafeteria from 12 to 2 p.m. Please refer to
Change the gun, please.
upgrade for today's menu.
You, my friend. I've got another present for you. Kirsty, have you heard any more about your place? Like from Paul? There's a lot of juggling. It'll be that long way for a while. Yeah, it kind of will. It kind of will. How about... Can I try and be clever? Can I get an EMP device? An EMP thing? Oh, of course it takes out that. Why did I not think of that? How can he flame me through the door? That's not fair. Okay. EMP charge. This time I do... Oh, I can't do that because it's level 2. I kind of would like to get in here, though. What would be the clever way of doing this? Sounds like it's about to fall through for a 3rd time. Ouch. How come? What's the... I mean, like, what's the latest thing which has happened which is making it fall through? Okay, no, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Ow. Ow. Might as well scan it while it's here, I guess.
Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available.
I don't care. I just want to kill it. Just want to kill it. Please. Drop down right into this gap. You know you want to. I mean, I don't know why I'm even doing this. Because I can't, like... Oh, hang on. I've got another glue gun I could have got rid of ages ago. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this, because I can't, like, get in the room anyway, because I don't have hacking 2. Let me clear out the stuff that I've discovered. I don't care about kinetic blast. I don't really care about all of this tree. Where's hacking? Engineer? It's quite hard to find things in here when scientist, engineer, and security all have a heck of a lot of overlap. There was... I can guess. Fair enough, Kirsty. I can guess. Come on. Across a bit, please. Come on. I'm wasting so many shotgun shells on you. Just frickin' move.
Warning, suit integrity damaged.
There we go. That wasn't so hard now, was it? Oh, hang on. I bet I can open the door. I bet I can open the door with this. This is the frickin' function that I should have realised that I could have done ages ago. Oh well. Aren't I the smart one? Aim up a little bit. Miss. There we go. Download area map wouldn't be terrible. What I want is... What I want is for this barrier here to frickin' disappear. That'd be nice. This is also pretty fricking in the way. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to pull this off. Because of this bally light. It's almost like it's been intentionally placed there to stop me from doing this. Which kind of seems stupid. How about... I could always return. To the... No, I can't make enough neuromods. I can't make enough neuromods to buy the skill because I just simply don't have enough exotic material. Even with these kills, even with this stuff, I think. I could do with the weapon upgrade kits. I could really do with the weapon upgrade kits. Do with a lot more space in my inventory. I need that suit upgrade. Can I do anything here? It's just possible I could pull this off. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I feel like this has just been placed there to stop you from getting in there, which is kind of stupid. At least I can get all my bolts back if I can eventually get in the room. The latest on my place is essentially that I mean I've got it outright. It's just that I'm waiting. I need to work out basically what the best time is to move into it. Thank you. I need to work out what the best time is, because like it's about how much exposure I'm going to get to other people. Exposure sounds like the complete wrong word. Exposure sounds like I don't want to be meeting other people. But yeah, I'm just concerned that I'm going to end up completely cut off from people. What? Are you a mimic? It's a mimic. It's a frickin' mimic. I should have known. I should have... You see, the problem is I've been programmed over the years to treat items that jump around like that as just buggy physics, not as actual game, you know, intentional stuff. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, I need to work out basically when I can... when it's sensible. I probably could move back now. I probably could. Where did I come in this place from? I can't even work it out. How do I backtrack? But yeah, I think partly I'm just kind of reluctant to face scenarios I'm not entirely comfortable with on my own. And it's probably a little bit childish of me in a way, honestly. I can't for the life of me work out how I entered this area anymore. Oh, I remember. There was a hole in the floor somewhere, wasn't there? I don't remember where on earth there was a hole in the floor. Yeah, so basically I wasn't expecting there to be like a 3-month... Oh yeah, I can float as well. I wasn't expecting there to be like a 3-month period when things got gradually brought back. But yeah, I chose to come back to my parents' place again because I kind of felt like I didn't want to be locked away without the ability to see anyone for months and months at a time. And it's been okay, but I think I've kind of become almost like too used again to it. I need to break myself out from my like familiarity. I cannot for the life of me work out where I entered this area now. So I'm just going to come through here. Why is there a load of red alarms going off? That's it, that's it. Do all the work for me. It's great. I'm kind of one of... Should have known. Do the work for me again. I'm kind of one of those people who is happy just kind of getting into a comfortable space. I'm not really like pushing myself.
In the event of a loss of atmosphere, gravity, or other fluid,
And it's probably not great. I should really be pushing myself more to make myself more independent.
TranStar Pyramid 490 medical class operator ready to deploy.
Wait, heal me, heal me.
Bruising, abrasions, fatigue.
Thank you.
Please hold still. This will only take a moment. Don't forget to
But I tend to be really bad anyway. Oh, hello. I tend to be really bad at pushing myself like that. It's always been one of my weaknesses. I wait until other people make me take decisions. Yeah, I think we're probably kind of people on the opposite end of the spectrum personality-wise. I think you're a very independent person in the way that I'm entirely not. And I kind of wish I was more. Oh, good. Hello. Fearing Phantom, eh? I guess I'm going to be using that medbot again. Ow, 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 ow. Let's not step on that until it goes away. There we go. I love having my own space, but sometimes I just need... How come this turret wasn't helping me? Oh, it's because it's the other side of glass. Is it the other side of smashable glass?
Scanning target, no type and material detected. Debug build version 0.
I love having my own space, but sometimes I just need to have someone else around. See, my problem is I had this ridiculous belief. Basically, I've always had this idea that everything is going to work out in a certain way. Since I was a kid, I've basically always said to myself, it's fine, because, like, you know, I'll enjoy my 20s, and by the time I'm, like, 30, I'll have settled down, and, you know, I'll have someone to share a place with, and, you know, and for all the places, all the times when I feel particularly, like, I'm going to come back and explore this place afterwards, I think. Because I really want to clear my inventory out, and I've got a feeling I'm going to be picking more stuff up. For all the times like when I feel a bit bad about decision making, I'll have someone else to bounce my ideas off, and we'll make decisions together and so on. And of course, life just doesn't work out like that. You can't plan your life out like that years in advance. But it's left me with like a lifetime of dependence on this life plan, which is never going to work.
Morgan, that Typhon
What the
is an
heck is
unknown
that?
type. From what I can tell, it's the source of the problem with the lift. The Phantom you unleashed in Psychotronics had similar disruptive abilities, only this one seems more powerful. Scanning it would tell you more.
I just have. Oh, good. I've frozen time just as I'm about to get hit. Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna die here, aren't I? Just freaking kill me. Just kill me. While I'm here, data, research. Let me guess. I'm pretty sure this thing is going to be susceptible to EMPs. Okay, so my new plan is that I'm going to rush in and EMP the heck out of places. Sounds like something a Canadian would say when he was coming in to introduce himself. O-A is how we spell it. A, or do you mean from pray? Hey, Law, how you doing? How are you? Let us EMP the heck out of this situation. Nope, that's a Typhon Law.
Is an unknown type. From what I can tell, it's the source of the problem with the lift. The Phantom you unleashed in Psychotronics had similar disruptive abilities, only this one seems more powerful. Scanning it would tell you more.
More work. You say that. You say it in Orc voice. You say that, Law. But after watching that... Whoa, I didn't mean to use that, but okay. After watching that video, you know, the orcs with real life voices, then whenever you say, where's the EMP's gone? Whenever you say orc voices, all I'm gonna hear now is just a regular, like, English voice of some sort. I can't even remember what accent it is they use, but... One second, I can't shoot straight. That's another thing you can clip. Must move faster. Of course that thing is still on its side.
The lift is responding. That Typhon hijacked the hardware, even the software running the system all the way down to the machine code. Reprogramming it on the fly.
Ow.
Fascinating. I can patch up the code. You should be fine. Take the lift if you need to move quickly between the three main bricks on Talos 1. It has a stop in the lobby and down in life support.
Warcraft Orcs. I've actually never... Oh, Hendrik de Vries. That's an office I got into a long time ago. I've actually never seen, like, the Warcraft stuff. Oh, no, I have. Okay. No, I used to play, like,
Attention. Station leadership has issued an alert.
I'm talking here.
All
I used to
personnel should
play
report to muster stations
Dawn of
immediately
War,
and await further instructions.
and I quite enjoyed the orc sounds from that. Warcraft 3 I've never heard. I've never played. Oh, of course, yeah, Warcraft Warhammer, sorry, my bad.
Hold on. I'm encrypting the rest of this.
How's the work going, by the way? Oh, cutscene? No, it's just... Bizarrely, going through that door... Why can I not turn right anymore? Bizarrely, going through that door is just like... very Resident Evil-ish. Oh, I see, though. Okay, this is... Okay, I'm with you now. I'm with you now. Another... Man, you've got to get me some of that money. Well, it wouldn't be tonight. Oh, no, D&D 2 tonight. Okay, so you're working so much that you can't even make that anymore. Okay, fair enough. Oh, good. Nope. Okay, I'm quite happy to not go out there. Thank you. I can't even quick save. Okay. I hate the way it locks you out of turning right and left suddenly. These things are out of commission. Perhaps I will repair them. And then... perhaps I will try to lure something over to them. Run away!
Alien threat detected.
Please keep attacking.
Specimens required.
Oh, okay. Sure. This is happening now.
Vital signs.
Okay. So you know, wow, he hit me so hard. He has actually Skyrim gianted me through the floor and out into space. Hang on, sorry. What's the, when you say for a house where you can stay when we visit? What we, as in, Zen, that's what you're doing right now? Decided to rent for a year first, cause yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so I want to be in a lot better position than I am right now. I guess I'm going to have to swallow some of these suit repair kits. Hopefully that'll protect me from some of the damage. I also want to regenerate some health. Very, very slowly. Agonizingly slowly. And I should take a Psi-Hypo as well, which I think is L2. So that I can slow down time a bit. Hey, Wild, how you doing? Okay, that's one. Eat another one. Get me some more of that very, very slow health regenerative ability. in your experience in Canada, landlords can be pretty forgiving. I think they probably are, because let's be honest, what is a landlord ultimately interested in? They're interested in protecting their investment, you know, well, not protecting their investment, they're interested in getting money out of their investment. I guess it's a bit like the loan sharks and the mafia that you see in the movies, you know. As soon as they think that they're not going to get any money out of you, then they go crazy. But if they actually believe that you'll pay up, then they're willing to be fairly generous. Carthy wants to buy a pub. I can believe it.
Ready to scan.
Again, I could believe that.
Alien threat detected. Eradicator auditory version.
Oh, okay. I've aimed at the complete wrong direction. Deploy!
Eradicator auditory version 7.6 online.
Oh, evade or... Oh, right, okay. So basically I just have to stay alive. I see. I never even saw that before. I mean, I can just peg it around for a while. Sure. Evading doesn't seem like it's going to be that hard. Killing? Yeah, that's different. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Or maybe evading is hard. That's it. I feel like I almost killed it last time. What I need to do is trap it in... Get it in a place where both of my turrets can fire at it. And in fact, if I can get my turrets to a place where they can both fire from some distance, the attacks it fires are really long, like long range. So I can just keep moving one turret while the other one does damage. If I just set up the right position. I mean, when is your housewarming party gonna be? It depends entirely on how quickly you arrange it. Yeah, I know, but how quickly do you think you would get a house? Are we talking later this year, or are we talking like 2022? Because if we're talking later this year, then the answer honestly is I'm not sure. Might be too early. Just with the whole, because I mean they're still talking here about like maybe having to need passports, like quarantine passports, to prove that you're not an infectious risk.
Deploying. Typhon contaminant found.
Well, fire then. I may have put these in really bad places. In 2 years, you might be in a situation for a trip to Canada. I thought you were doing quite well, though, aren't you, Carthy?
7.6. Verbose on.
I didn't think you would need that much preparatory time.
Eradicator auditory version 0.7.6 online.
Okay, so what I have here is far too many freaking things. It can barely even attack the Weaver because the range is too far. Yep. I was not prepared.
Deploying.
Okay, so this is definitely not the way to do it. This is absolutely not the way to do it, especially running through a cytoid nest as well. This is totally not the way to do this. I should just survive. Oh, good, it's right. Hey, CRB, welcome back. But yeah, but I think basically I am well up for a trip right now. In fact, I've already been talking about what a future trip could be to do. You know, where to go. I'm well up for a trip right now. The only thing is the question of like, just how discouraged is it all going to be by government policies and so on. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. I am on the wrong floor. This is not where I want to be. Bye. Oh, that sounded like it was close. That sounded like it was close. Hang on. I've been concentrating so hard on not dying. Yeah, no, it's true. If so what's your current plan as well, Lord? Because like before you were talking about like, oh snap, he's there. Okay, this is a dead end. What's wonderful. Before you were talking about like, oh, and I'm dead. Before you were talking about like renting a cottage out, and I figure that would oh of course housewarming. You wouldn't be renting a cottage if you were housewarming. Gordon Bennett, my brain is not with it when I'm trying to arrange how to take out a whole load of enemies. Yeah, it would be cool. It would be very cool. Basically, when you've got closer to the time, message me then and we'll work it out. But yeah, Carthy, I think we long since knew that Tark playing games and talking at the same time equals just like absolute nonsense drivel. Yeah, how much does it cost to buy? I think pubs are actually pretty freaking cheap. Pubs are like, you can buy a pub for like 70,000 to 80,000 pounds. How do I want to do it this time? I'm determined to find a way to make this work. Excuse me.
Specimens required.
Hang on, how am I down to 3 ammo?
Vital signs.
How am I down to 3 ammo? That doesn't sound right. I had like 40 ammo before. Okay, maybe the trick is just going to be to survive this thing. Yeah, it's true actually. The cost of pubs will likely only be going down because of the way things have gone recently. Hello. Okay, I'm fine with it shooting at me from that far away. Although it does appear to be tracking. If it wants to, yeah, if it wants to waste 30 seconds going off down that way, that's fine.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
I really don't want to have to face one of these things again. These things look very tough. You don't think it... If only I could remember how I could get in my office. Okay, I can tell you how I can get in my office. This way, this way. This way goes to my office. Do-do-do. Have you played this before, Wild? At the very least, if it can get in my office... Oh, hi, January.
You designed me to assist you. I have more instructions, but I can't access them until you've recovered both arming keys.
This has appeared... Oh, snap! It's not working at all. For a second, just for a second, I dared to dream. Hang on, is it killing January? How is the game gonna go if January is dead? If it is killing January, it's certainly taking a long time about it. Talking about maybe being safe, perhaps I should climb in a safe. Looking for a house with enough of a yard that you can build an outdoor work area art streaming. Yeah, wow! Actually, build one. That would be incredible. Actually, I've always thought it would be kind of fun to build your own house or to like extend it or something, but it's fairly hard to do without a lot of money here. Hooray! The countdown is gone. Now, what's going to happen to Deus Ex Machina it away? Oh no, it's... Oh, it knows where I am. It's just trying to shoot me. That's what all these explosions are. Okay. Well, that was one way of beating it.
You've been trapped in the simulation for 3 weeks. Normally, the tests are only a few days long.
If you have the skill, it's way cheaper than buying it. Yeah. What, so is he actually planning on, like, doing the work himself?
Every neuromod takes a snapshot of your brain and models what it would look like if you learned something new. Then it makes those changes. Billions of connections remapped in a matter of minutes. All made possible by our friends from outer space.
I've seen, like... Oh, how did I never see this before? I've seen, like, videos and things of people who've done similar, you know, like, I've seen time lapses of... Oi, get off. I've seen, like, time lapses of, people who've done similar. I've seen... I've seen, like, yeah, YouTube series of it, and it does look really cool, but it's definitely also looks like the kind of thing which is way out of my league. If I were to ever do it, I would definitely just pay for someone else. Are there any differences in what playing a wild of a female character does? In Kennedy's second, I think I've read this before. Well, that is one thing, Law. Yes, I can grant you that you've got that one right. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, there's barely even that much voice acting. At least, you know, for your character, I mean.
I'll look for more neuromods while you're gone.
I've already seen this, haven't I? Anything else? Like, any new emails? I guess, with this entire place falling apart, you wouldn't really expect there to be any more emails flying around. Okay, so is the rest of the lobby clear now? Yeah, I mean, to be honest, there's a lot of things I would love to do, and that I kind of know I never will. That's kind of what it boils down to eventually, essentially. I think I read all of these as well. Yeah, no, I agree. For a lot of people. How did this get in here?
Error log submitted.
Ah, this is DeFreeze's office. I don't think I have been in here. I still don't know the password to that. Maybe I can find it on here. Listen to the decrypted transcribe message. I will happily do so if I find out how to do it. Hendrik, I need you to remove all sensitive material regarding the psyche evals. Immediately. Of special importance are Morgan's log sessions. I need those materials in my office. From this point forward, only speak through an encrypted transcribe. I've sent you the decryption key. You should be able to download it from your workstation. Hendrik, Trevor Young is one of our scientists. He was exposed to our inner containment area without proper protection. He's gone through observation in psychotronics and had his most recent neuromods removed as a precaution, but would like to keep him under more standard quarantine until we could be certain that there are no lingering psychological effects. Work with Dr. Cole on this one. Okay, so how do I now go and listen to this message? Also, where is December? I thought... Oh, in my head, foyer and lobby are the same thing, so I assumed that December would be here in this lobby. It's do no harm, isn't it? Let's activate this. Is it going to be in my office? I think the other thing is, like, I don't know about in Canada. There may well be similar things in Canada. But in the UK, we've got these programs that are basically set around people who try and do that, and they're kind of both inspiring and really disheartening at the same time. Because while on the one hand, they do give you some shots of really inspiring, you know, awesome-looking houses being built, and they kind of are like wish fulfillment through proxy. At the same time, there's like they always end up going like hundreds of thousands, usually over budget, and like taking a year longer to be done. Half of them as well, they pretty much just abandon them halfway through and end up like selling the land and giving up. And they end up living in caravans for like 18 months and basically talking about how, you know, how they thought it was all going to be such fun, and actually it's really kind of hard, and it just puts you off wanting to try it yourself. Yet the effects of a medical technology on society's norms can be more pronounced. To cite a recent example, one only has to recall cigarette use was often frowned upon as a habit until advances in the food industry that allowed for consumable microspheres that captured and expelled cancer cells from the body. Simultaneously, both the fear of cancer and the stigma attached to smoking vanished within a generation. Now, smoking is perceived as no more harmful than drinking a soda. A bit of a joke in itself. Get a coat and some chickens. Get a goat and some chicken. I never saw you as being a kind of low-key farmer, I have to admit. That is interesting. Is it in my office? No, I'm not being pointed to my office. I'm being told to go to Hardware Labs. I'm being told to go to Neuromod Division. And there's something down there on life support that I still haven't got to. How do I... So this mission about... This here. How do I do this? Find your psychological evaluation. There was one somewhere else, wasn't there? I remember there was a place where you could do the psych evals. Where would it be? I can't really remember, honestly. Just remember you need more than one goat, because they're social animals. Fair comment. Wild Pokemon clearly knows their stuff. Lore is the other goat. In which sense do you mean, Carthy? Do you mean from the sense that, how did I never find this station before? Do you mean in the sense that, he is a bit of a, stubborn, old, kind of beardy type? Or do you mean he is the greatest of all time? Yeah, let's just pepper Lore with some farming advice. Hang on, there's some people I'm supposed to find, aren't there? I believe, in my objectives. Grant Lockwood was fired and scheduled to leave the station on the last shuttle to Earth. But he skipped getting on the shuttle. HR made the situation worse by deactivating his tracking bracelet. So, okay, so I can't just search for him. If I can get to deep storage and reactivate his bracelet. Meet December in the foyer of Neuromod Division. Use a security station to find Dr. Julian Howard. Jose Costa was tasked with sealing a minor hull breach. That's in the exterior. An email on Lane Carpenter's workstation mentioned missing black box equipment and guts. I'd have to go back to guts for that. Okay, so Bellamy. If I can find Bellamy in the trauma center as well. So maybe I should set this to find Bellamy. Look, just get out of it. Bellamy, 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 Bellamy. If I were a Bellamy, where would I be? I can never remember which way round Alex and Morgan you are. Oh, Alex must be the brother, since I am definitely not in the Arboretum right now. One second. I don't know what it is about streaming. It always brings my colds on. You can get STDs from animal. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Let's not go down that line. I was about to ask you, Senor, if you were going to do anything for your birthday. And then I realised that that was kind of a stupid question. But if you got any plans to kind of like chill out in a specific, largely on your own in a specific way. Grab my mankini and I'm on your way. What's the weather supposed to be like on your birthday, Senor? For that matter. If you're planning on chilling out in the garden. There's still a whole ton of places I haven't gone. I haven't got any real plans, that's fair enough. My own birthday is coming up relatively soon.
Good afternoon, Talos.
I need to work out what I'm planning on. Well, I kind of know I'm just going to end up streaming on it, I think.
Inspection of your uniform. Report to the hardware labs for a diagnostic.
Okay, so I need to find my own psych eval. I don't know. Oh, hang on, the psych evals. This room had stuff about psych evals, didn't it? Do I have to, like, take an evaluation here and then go and read the results? I know I should be going through this, but I've done this a few times now. And I know it's been talking about, like, you know, will your answers change? But I kind of feel like my answers will not change. Just make sure you have cake. Everyone needs cake. They do. It's true. Recently, I've started understanding the importance of having a proper cake on your birthday. For a long time, I kind of didn't have one. And recently, I've started really understanding the importance of enjoying a good fat cake. You really don't like cake? What? Law? Why? What's wrong with you? I mean, any specific types of cake? Because let's be honest, there's quite a few different types. Blasphemy. Yeah, in fairness, I mean, pie is quite nice, but pie doesn't quite have the same birthday feeling.
Requesting new operator.
What pie would you go for? Not like cake, like not like You've got a fair point, it's true.
Superficial injuries. Nothing a portable medical kit can handle. Try to relax. There. All better. You can fill out a service questionnaire at the front.
Yeah, I can't imagine a life without cake. Granted, I don't have it very often, but seriously, like I say, I've started really appreciating. Cheers, Nick. Thank you. Good to see you again. I've really started appreciating having a proper sponge cake with some nice icing on top. You don't rate icing? Why not? I mean, again, icing can come in a number of different... hang on, I thought I saw a health bar there. Okay, there's still cytoid nests around. Right. So this place isn't quite as friendly as I was hoping it would be by now.
1964.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
1963. A top-secret Cold War negotiation culminates with Americans and Soviets working together on a research facility named Kletka. Kletka, Russian for cage, produces the skeleton and core emergency systems of what will one day become Talos 1.
Right, so this is the stuff about the alternate,
After
the alternate
the
history.
attempted assassination of Kennedy and Khrushchev's departure, the U.S. pays for the rights to use Kletka as a testing facility.
This period, known as Project Axiom, leads to many advancements in next-generation materials and bioscience fundamental to neural modification. 1980
Cream
to
cheese. Hang on,
1994.
sorry. Cream cheese icing. I mean, I'm not a big fan of cream cheese anyway, but the idea of cream cheese as icing is just weird. But Carthy, don't you? I guess everyone's a bit different. I just kind of find it's basically just pure sugar, and sugar is always nice. It can be too rich, granted. It's not cream cheese as icing, it's a type of icing. I will have to look into this. How similar is it to cream cheese, though? Is it just called that because it looks kind of like it? Or is it called that because it actually does have a lot of shared ingredients?
Result in a temporary hold on Project Axiom. After the unfortunate Pobeg incident, in which 2 research scientists lose their lives, the Kletka facility is decommissioned and cleaned. 2025. The TranStar Board of Directors is established. TranStar purchases and privatizes the Kletka facility with a focus on safety and state-of-the-art upgrades. 2030. Talos 1 becomes fully operational, representing a monument of private space industry. The first neuromod is released, allowing for dramatic enhancement to the human mind and body.
Okay, now that's cool. Now I understand the whole alternate history side of it. Oh, snap! You guys weren't supposed to come here. You were supposed to just blow up. Yeah, it does kind of feel... I'm never quite sure what to feel about... about timelines where so much increase has been made in such a short amount of time. I kind of feel like the tendency with sci-fi is always to believe that like ridiculous changes will happen far faster than they ever will. Like, you just need to look at like your Space 1999s and stuff like that to see it. See ya. But yeah, it is kind of cool that they actually went to this length to talk about the history of this world. I figured it would just be like in a couple of logs here and there. Okay, so what am I planning on doing? Let's not go to deep storage right now. We've got a few other things around. Let's try picking up some of the... Let's try doing some of the... Oh yeah, Death Room, I remember. How many spare parts do I have right now? Not enough. Okay. Yeah, let's do some of the side missions. It has cream cheese in it, but also sugar and stuff. I can't actually imagine what cream cheese plus sugar would taste like. I've only had cream cheese a little bit. I know it's not really my favourite. Then again, a lot of my food tastes, I can be quite fussy with foods, but a lot of my food tastes and dislikes are not so much because I genuinely don't like the food. A lot of them are more to do with the texture. Like, I just can't eat stuff like bananas or like whipped cream, not, you know, and like spray cream, because it's just so kind of insubstantial. Something in my head just kind of goes, this just doesn't taste right. It's not that I can't have bananas. Like I say, I'm not allergic to them or anything. It's just that, oh, I remember this place. Oh, hang on, yeah, I can't go to that one because I don't have the keycard to get in there. Right, okay, so there's no real point in following this up right now. Yeah, let's be honest. Let's be honest, my D&D characters are just Mary Sue's anyway. No, I try and make them a little bit different, but... Tang, hang on. It's like regular creamy icing with a slight tang. I mean, I would try it. I'm not completely against. I will always try new things. It's just that I will often find after trying them that I'm a bit like, yeah, you know what? Kind of not my thing. Yeah, no, you're probably right. D&D characters are all Mary Sue's. Whoa! Do we have a poltergeist in here? Or is that a mimic? Or is that another example, like I saw in The Last of Us, where an item that was supposed to be flying around outside the space the space station somehow accidentally penetrated the wall? Yeah, this is. I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing, Law. I'm not really a seafood guy. I have had seafood. You know, I've tried various fish. I've tried like. I've tried squid and stuff like that, but you will be okay. I'm not gonna deny that it's possible, but it's also possible, in my opinion, that I would basically just kind of go, you know what? I'm trying it and I really want to like it, but I just can't make myself like it. Okay, I need to come at this from the other side. Tark, you're not really in anything. Yeah, no, there are some things I am really into kind of like Italian food type tastes.
Winner of the Employee Innovation Award this quarter.
Like pizza, pasta, pretty much any of that. I love like Mediterranean style. Hang on, is this the place I just went to, or is this not? Like olives and like your sun-dried tomato, bruschetta, that kind of stuff. I will happily eat at like Italian style food places all day long. And I'm quite, you know, I'm really quite into like burgers and that kind of, you know, much as it's kind of derided internationally, a lot of the kind of staple American stuff is my kind of thing. I love me some barbecue and that kind of all of your standard unhealthy foods. But so I'm not a nothing guy. That would be unfair. Okay, this is December.
Morgan, that operator was an earlier defective model. Or something worse. Alex, the Typhon, they're all working against you. Trust yourself. Trust the video you made. We need to get the arming keys and destroy Talos 1 before it's too late.
Hang on, so you've killed December?
I understand if you feel uncertain. I'll do everything in my power to help you and keep you safe.
Oh, you're so kind.
The Typhon have already demonstrated an ability to distort technology, including operator programming.
Hang on, how do we get on to talking about sea otters being cute? Your favourite things about West Coast Canada are walker whales and sea otters. Fair enough. I would love that. I mean, You're gonna love it when I say that I do get pretty badly seasick.
Head to deep storage. The more you see of Talos 1,
there's a lot of stuff
the
that
more
I
you'll
like,
understand
but
why you made the decision to destroy
my
everything,
body doesn't
if it's
like.
not obvious already.
I actually love being on the water. I would love to, you know, I love going for boat rides. You might need this. 0899. Who on earth is M? Canoeing, yeah, canoeing and kayaking. I could really go for canoeing and kayaking, because the frantic bobbing doesn't really happen for them. Yeah, so I quite enjoy water sports in general. Hi. But yeah, like actual going out on open ocean tends to make me pretty seasick. No, it didn't, Senor. And I think it's not so much the kind of being thrown around. I quite enjoy things that throw me around. I'm really into like my roller coasters and all sorts. I think it's just the kind of the constant swaying. I'm the kind of person who can, who gets like I don't tend to get travel sick too much, to be honest, actually. But like, I'm the kind of person. I don't know if you remember that thing that was on like Mythbusters or whatever the British version of Mythbusters was years ago, where they basically they put a load of kids in a school bus and had people rotate around them for about an hour, and it made half of the kids on the bus. Hang on, what's up there? Hi. It made half of the kids on the bus like really travel sick, even though they weren't moving, because they were basically saying that what makes you travel sick is not so much the motion, it's the feeling that things are rotating around you. And I think I'm pretty much one of those people who could become travel sick just by people like spinning around me. Okay, how do I get up there? It's through here, isn't it? Hang on, what's the uwu clip? I don't remember saying uwu today. He likes roller coasters. I do actually like All Sorts Licorice. They're not my favourite, but I do like All Sorts Licorice. I will give you that. That is correct. Yeah, take that. Finally! I'm finding my playstyle. It's running around just clubbing everything with the wrench like I was doing in the first place. Oh snap, it's mimics. Of course it's mimics. Why did I not think that there would be more mimics around? Please, take the scope off! Hang on, am I gonna have to? I will take a look at that clip afterwards to find what on earth I embarrassed myself with. What's the what is the VRBO.com? Oh, cottage, nice. Let's take a look at this. That looks pretty sweet, actually. That looks pretty freaking amazing. That looks like the kind of place I would love to go and stay for a while. I'm in. When we going? Next week? I'll go next week. Around. I quite enjoy things that throw me.
Sorry.
Around. You probably hear him be playing back the clip. I didn't mean to start it. Next summer. Yeah, I'm well up for doing something next summer. I mean, to be honest, in general, as long as the government aren't just saying we're gonna, you know, everyone's still not still saying, "Ooh, is this really the time? This is all a bit dodgy, isn't it? Really? We're gonna make you jump through a million hoops to leave the country." If they're still doing that, then it's probably just like... Oh, hang on, this is volunteer quarters. I wanted to go to fabrication. If it's still in that situation, then probably I'll just give up on leaving the country. But yeah, if the world is settling down again, I am all up for going on a few holidays. I've not actually left the country since like 3-4 years ago now, I think. I like to get out and visit somewhere new every year, but that just hasn't happened for several years now. Hey, Kat, how you doing? I noticed you saying hi to Kirsty. I don't know if I saw you saying hi to me, so maybe you came here planning to speak to everyone else, and I'm just butting in, but I'm going to say hi to you anyway. Oh, good, there's millions of them. There's frickin' millions of them again. Okay. I mean, this is interesting, yeah. Apparently, never share a transporter with an operator. Oh, that was a mimic. That's a mimic. Okay, how am I gonna do this? There's too many mimics spoiling the broth. Too many mimics. Okay, I'm gonna back myself into a corner, I think. Ooh, too much. Cat, sorry, Cat, wait. I'm really terrible at this. Sorry, what? Hang on. Yeah, you did. I've really got to get better at this. My problem is having... Yeah. I mean, I've said this a million times. I've got this huge, well, huge-ish, like 50-inch TV that I'm playing games on, and then I've got this tiny, like, 18-inch Chromebook down and to the right, and it is actually really hard to follow chat while I'm playing games. In, like, slower-paced games, it's not too bad. I can look down while I'm doing other things. But, like, the number of times I, like, crash cars while I'm driving, or... Gordon Bennett, I cannot do combat at all for the life of me while I'm looking at chat. I've really got to find a better way of doing it. Sorry, Cat, I'm terrible. I really am. I apologise. I'm the worst streamer. I will fully admit it. Yeah, no, granted, Law. Granted. I'm a terrible person. Let's be honest, I'm a terrible person. I accept this. Too big of a streamer to care about chat, or too small of a streamer. Oi! Fire, please! Please! I beg you! There we go. I am definitely not a big streamer. I am a tiny streamer. I am inconsequential streamer. Okay, this ain't working. That did not work at all. Okay. need to either get better aim or find a better way of doing this. I guess I've got EMP here. I've got EMP grenades. I could start using EMP grenades about these guys. Yes, absolutely humongous. I'm like, I've mastered the art of Stack Overflow. I've got so big as a streamer that I've looped right back round again to being in negative terms on the streamer scale. Hang on, have I missed something else? God, CRB, you're showing yourself out, and what have I missed now? I'm sorry. Talk, you're so big is what I wanted to hear. I'm sure it is. And it's something you're not going to hear many times. Oh, I can make myself another neuromod now, though. I need to psi-hyper myself up. He stacks the overflow beside. I will certainly stack the overflow beside myself if it will help me climb up a surface I'm not supposed to get up. Oh, Gordon Bennett, what now? I don't really want to go after that thing because I think I'll get stuck in the transport again. Just like he kind of appears to be. Can't even hit him. What on earth is going on with all that? You can use your overfly to climb. Oh yeah, I can. If it involves using mechanics in the way they were not designed, sure, I can do it. I can do anything. Ow! Please, stop. Thank you! And don't blow me up while you're going at it. They probably do. What am I completely missing as well about what I'm saying?
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Okay, there's got to be a better way. What can I do to clear these guys out in a more effective way? A turret would be really nice here. Chat is always lewd. We don't even need Drim here. Don't even need Drim here to completely lewd up the chat. Yeah, okay, I will grant you that. Yeah, no, yeah, I will grant you that. That is absolutely the difference. Okay. Is it weird now that I'm looking at the glue gun, looking at them, those guys, when I've plastered them in glue like this, and I can't help feeling it just looks like cream cheese. Well, I wasn't going to say that, but sure. Sure, another thing I can melt down. Splurge. I should have said splurge, fine. Hang on, what was that? Oh, right, it was my thingy recovering. I'm fully aware it doesn't really look like that. But it's just kind of got in my head. I'm the kind of person who is very suggestible. You you can say one thing to me, and like it will just stick in my head for hours afterwards, and like everything I'll start to interpret as being that. And this is gonna, if Senor is around, he's gonna say it's ironic because I have a reputation amongst our friends, from those of us who meet up in person or could meet up years ago when it was allowed. I have a reputation. Doc, you're a great person to interpret that. I have a reputation amongst our group of friends as someone who will just say something innocent and somehow manipulate everyone into trying it to their great cost. Started off, I think, by what on earth the heck have I just done there? Oh, I climbed up a pipe. Fair enough, that makes sense. So it started off by the time when we were playing Wii bowling. You know, that's in the Nintendo Wii years ago, and I suggested to him that he should try. So that's exactly what I was gonna do. I suggested to Senor that he should try doing an overarm bowl, and he managed to smash out the light of the friend who was hosting at the time. Yes, as opposed to that one, yes, Carthy. Okay, so I've come here, I've met December and found that he's killed... Sorry, I've met January and found he's killed December. What's the latest on this? If I'd come down earlier or something, would I have been able to save December? Is it just that I took too long? Yeah, so I've actually failed the objective to meet December in the foyer. Now I've got to search Alex's safe in the Arboretum. So that's sending me back to the Arboretum. That, I think, deep storage, I think, is the Arboretum. Oh yeah, no, it absolutely is. I think that's the thing, is because I'm always the guy who is still sober when everyone else ends up getting drunk. So I can say things knowing full well that they're stupid and no one should ever listen to them. And everyone else is so drunk that they just go, yeah, that seems like a great idea, I'll do it right now. But I have to kind of develop a reputation for myself. That explains your Osu skills. Yeah. Those nimble fingers. Here's a complete leap, but it's symbolic of the way that my mind works. Talking of nimble fingers, Kirsty, have you played any more guitar recently, or has that kind of fallen by the wayside? I hear... oh, good, it's another one of those blokes. Last time I found the Weavers, I basically just decided to run away from them, didn't I? That's much better than the people who don't drink, come to parties and complain that people are drunk. I will play along with drunkenness as long as I can. To a certain extent, I find it quite fun being around drunk people. Okay, let's see if I can actually take this bloke out now. I don't think it's going to happen, but let's see. I'll just drop another quick save. Now that I'm not in zero G.
Mr. Tucker from HR would like to remind you that if your personal data has changed since the previous pay cycle, please contact him immediately. Mr. Tucker's office is on the second floor of the lobby.
Huh? But anyway, sorry. Yeah, to a certain extent, I find being around drunk people actually kind of fun. And I will play, you know, it will just kind of incite me to kind of play along with it more. But it does kind of tend to hit a point eventually where it just kind of gets a bit weird and I'm not really sure what to do. Wow, that ability is really annoying. So yeah, so far I'm finding that these weavers are just too much hassle to be worth making. There's got to be a better way of fighting. Oh, I know. Duh. The null wave transmitter? Yeah, okay. I think I've heard a few stories of people who have cut off their own fingers while cooking. I kind of have to admit that when I hear of it, I do mainly think like how and like I don't know. It just kind of. I suspect everyone kind of thinks that they're never gonna do it until the day that they actually do it. But it just feels like you would. I don't know. Like, you have to be really. I don't know. I'm in danger of saying something here that's going to end up sounding very dismissive. I think that's just because I'm such a cautious character. I don't think I would ever like get close to doing that because I'm just like so scared of the pain that I would rather not cut something in the first place. Yeah. Yeah, it's because I've become paranoid about it, Carthy. Like, I started off this game. This game is designed to make me paranoid about, like, all the creatures that are around, you know. Is this thing here a mimic? Is that turret over there a mimic? And eventually I hit the point where I basically deadened myself to the fear of... I basically deadened myself to the fear of the things in game being what's going to kill me. Actually, let's clear up some more space. And I've now like started focusing more on what I'm actually saying than on the game, which I guess is kind of funny in that I've probably died to fewer things in this last hour than I have to other stuff. But everyone is filth, Law. Everyone is filth. I'm filth, you're filth, Carthy is definitely filth, Drim is a whole other level of filth, we're all filth. Let's not like beat around the bush here. And yes, I know someone's going to make a joke about me saying the word bush. We're all adults, it's fine. This is the exact reason... Ah, okay, fair enough. This is the exact reason why I set my...
I have more autonomy than a typical operator.
How did you get back here?
The contents of the video are sensitive.
How did you get back here so fast?
Only a flesh and blood person could handle the responsibility, I presume.
I was literally just downstairs with you a minute ago, and you've somehow found your way back up here already. Yes, Tark's bush. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I knew that you guys would find the ways of spinning it. Hang on. Oh, okay, yeah, it's just I've used it all up. It's fine. What was I about to do? I've got a weapon upgrade kit. Let's upgrade a weapon. Recoil, reload speed. I don't really care about recoil or reload speed, honestly. Glue gun, I think I've already... increased movement speed while firing. That could be alright, actually. I do care a bit more about the reload speed on that one, but let's do this. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Unfortunately, I don't have the text-to-speech on. So, Oh no, you've only redeemed a message anyway. Carthy, I appreciate you dropping 100 bits, though. Yeah, I don't have the text-to-speech on, so you're not going to be able to get a voice saying it. I could probably turn it on next time. I wouldn't hear it myself. I need to start like wearing an earphone or something so that I can hear sounds that are coming out of my stream. Thank you again for another 100 bits. Hoping in the vague hope that I'd like turned on the text-to-speech somehow in the 20 seconds that I was talking about how I'd not got text-to-speech turned on. Sadly, you're mistaken, and it's still not on. Well, that's kind of horrifying. Anyway. But yeah, I appreciate it. Is there no sound at all? Just confirm to me, guys. Because, like, I turned on the alerts. I don't think there's a bit alert, because there just wasn't in the pack. But I believe the sound should still theoretically play, unless I disabled it entirely. There's nothing at all. I might have just disabled the sound entirely, it's fine. I'll check it another time. I might go and take another look and find another pack of alerts, which includes a bit alert, so that I can have something pop up on screen for them. Because I didn't search for very long, let's be honest. I got lazy and just stopped after about 2 minutes. Literally about 2 minutes. I'm that lazy. How many spare parts do I have right now? 3. There's no point doing that right now, but... I guess this is where I'm going to go at the very... Oh, I can get in here! I swear that this wasn't accessible before. Do I have anything which actually wants me to go to the shuttle bay, though? Okay, so it's 6:45. Tell you what, I think what I'm going to do is wrap up here, because my dinner is usually ready in not too long of a time. I'll be continuing tomorrow, of course, about 3 o'clock. Okay. I will continue for. Tell you what. Hang on. Tell you what, Coffee. I will run around for 2 minutes and talk about how I am gonna wrap up here. So yeah, thank you for joining me, guys. I'm probably in a good position here because I need to leave this area in one of several different ways. I don't know. To advance the story, where do I need to go really? I need to go back up this lift. Let's make sure I actually remember. I'll position myself right here, and then I can start. I can start tomorrow by going right up the lift. Where is Josh Dalton supposed to be? He's in Guts. I ain't going back there. Sorry. So Law, I'm afraid if I were to tell you, Law, that you're a dirty boy, ooh, then I think it would overload you. You would just be a gibbering heap for several hours. You wouldn't be able to take it all in. It would just be too much sensory overload. But yeah, so yeah, let's finish up there. Thank you guys. It's been really good fun. I apologise. I know I was about to say a bit of a derp, but 1,000,000% of a derp. I find it very hard to stream, play games and talk at the same time. I will never fix this because I'm just too stupid. I started off the stream by talking about I'm stupid. I finished the stream by talking about I'm stupid. Anyway, but yeah, thank you at least for playing along and not being so annoyed by my terrible streamership. Save that one for later. But yeah, it's been good. Thank you for joining me. Have a good weekend. Hopefully I'll see you in again in about, just under 24 hours. And yeah, who shall we drop a raid on? The only person, I've only got 2 streamers. Here's the deep breathe. Sorry, yeah. I have to move my microphone down to in front of my mouth, and so it means that I'm much more susceptible to when I breathe in and out now. I'll try to avoid blasting the microphone. I've only got a couple of people on my follow list right now who are live. One is the person I raided only one last week, I think. The other guy, to be honest, I've only dropped in on once. So, does anyone else have a recommendation for a raid today? Or shall I just wrap it up there? Dark's positioning himself. I might have to, it's definitely been more than 2 minutes. I'm going to move it back up here. And you won't have to deal with me kind of blasting the microphone with air again. I mean, should we go back to Variana? We can go back to Variana. I prefer not to just, like, end the stream without a raid at all. We can go back to Variana. I've meant to go and view another one of her streams. And I hadn't managed to in the last week, because last week has been just, frankly, stupid. So yeah. Thank you guys again. I won't go through the whole talk. Yeah, actually, yeah, please do drop the raid messages. It's been fun. I will catch you all again. Have a good one.